Hello, dear students. Welcome to the English class. In this session, we will study about speech writing. It carries 5 marks. Okay, here it is very easy to get 5 marks in this speech writing. Okay, in your question paper, it is 33rd question, and along with this question, you find one choice here that is report writing. Okay, on 33rd question, there is a choice. You can choose speech writing or report writing. Okay, each carries 5 marks. Here, in order to write a speech, they are going to give you detailed information about the speech which you are delivering for the 5 marks in your question paper. By using that given information, you have to deliver the speech according to 4 steps. Okay, we will study about the 4 steps, how we will start and how we will end the speech. Okay, for 5 marks nearly you have to write for one full page, and those sentences also well arranged. There is no grammar mistakes in your speech writing. Then you will get full 5 marks. Okay, see, always the writer of that speech is yourself. Okay, you are going to write that speech. For that you have to use I, the first person. Why? Because the speaker of the speech is you, so you have to mention the first person I. Then always your speech start with addressing the audience. It means greeting. Good morning, hello, good morning one and all, good evening all, like that. With greeting, with addressing the audience, you have to start your speech. After that, you have to give one introductory speech, nearly 2 to 4 lines introduction you have to give. In that introducing topic, it contains nearly 3 to 4 lines, sometimes 2 lines. In this introductory topic, you have to talk about in which function or in which aspect you are talking about which topic. Okay, you have to mention about topic and which function or in which circumstances you are talking about that topic. That is introduction. You have to give introduction about your speech, about the function. Okay, then after that, in the big paragraph, you have to speak about purpose of the speech, keeping the audience in mind. Okay, always you must think that you are speaking in the function. Okay, speech writing, you are the speaker and you are speaking in the function. Don't write you are giving some information, but write the speech writing as if you are speaking in the function. Always you must keep on addressing the audiences, and you must keep mind that you are addressing and you are talking with the audience, you are teaching and you are telling something to them. And see, first you start speech with greeting. After that, in 3 to 4 lines, you have to talk about introduction. You have to introduce your topic, you have to introduce yourselves, and you have to introduce about the function. After that, you have to talk about the purpose and functions and merits and demerits of the topic. Which topic is given, about that topic, its merits and its purposes, you have to speak in detail. Okay, here this paragraph is big paragraph. After that introduction, you have to write 2 big paragraphs. In that paragraphs, you have to give detailed information about the topic. You have to talk about its merits, its functions, its purposes, and sometimes its demerits also, its effects also. All those things you have to analyze in the big paragraphs of the speech. At the end, you have to conclude. After talking its merit and purposes and its demerits, now you have to conclude. What is good according to you? What is good according to the society? your own opinion you have to express in concluding speech. There you have to conclude whatever you expressed in those big paragraphs. Okay, your speech must go on and your speech must deliver according to these steps. Okay, now we will go through with one example speech. First we will study how we can understand the question here. Okay, here one question is given. In order to promote reading habits in students, your college has organized a library week. The function is library week. They organized one function to develop reading habits among the students, and they are celebrating library week day in their college. You are the secretary of the college students union. You are the secretary of your college students union. So you have to write. You have to speak about a library week. You have to speak to the students about the week-long programs along with the week. For the whole week, what programs you are going to add in order to celebrate the library week, what functions you are going to set in order to develop reading habits. All those things you have to speak in your speech. You have noted the following points. For that, some points are given here. These points suggest you what to speak in the speech. Days and dates. You have to mention days. On which day that college library week will start and on which day it is going to complete and particular time. All those things you have to mention in your speech. New arrivals displayed. Whatever the new arrival books for the students and where they are going to display, all those things you have to inform them. Then exhibition of books by some publishers. Okay, some publishers were going to exhibit their new arrival books and some other new books, and you have to talk about those books also. Famous authors, poets to visit and interact with students. See, in order to celebrate that library week, you have to call, you have to whatever the authors and poets were going to come to meet the students, to have interaction, to have speak with the students about that. You have to inform to the students. Here, more facilities in the library, and then whatever facilities you are going to increase in the library, about that you have to talk. And about new magazines also you have to talk. These are the points. By using these points you have to write a speech. Okay, remember, you are the speaker in this speech, and according to 4 steps you have to write the speech. You have to wish. Your speech must start with wish or greeting. After that, introductory note. After that, you have to give brief explanation about the topic by using all these elements, and at the end you have to conclude. Lastly, you have to thank the persons which allowed you to speak on that special occasion. Okay, like this you have to deliver your speech. Okay, some example speech. The question is given here and the answer is here. We will go through with the answer. How they celebrated library week and what elements, all those elements you have to add in this, and you have to underline those things where you added these points. That is important here. Okay, if you added these points in your answer, where you added those points, that you have to underline. Okay, here, dear students, this is addressing. After that, introductory words. It gives me great pleasure to speak to you about the library week that our college has organized from 2nd to 10th November this year. This is introductory words. Okay, with the 2 sentences he gave a introduction about the function and on which days he was conducting and that function. Okay, then reading makes a man perfect. Now he talks about purposes and intentions of library. Reading makes a man perfect. The aim of celebrating this week is to inculcate the reading habit among students. Inculcate means develop reading habits among students. We are celebrating library week in our college. He is talking about the purposes. Okay, then as part of celebration, we see here in this point you are adding, he has to talk about day and dates. Already he mentioned day and date. Day and date he mentioned that you have to underline. New arrival books. He has to talk about new arrivals. Now he is talking that you have to underline. New arrivals in the reference section. Okay, new arrivals were in the reference section, such as encyclopedia and dictionaries. Okay, here is talking about new arrivals. Those are encyclopedia and dictionaries. And general books will be displayed. See, here he has to talk about displayed and exhibited books. He is talking general common books, common related to subject books were displayed in this library week celebration. See, Sapna Book House and Cambridge University Press are putting up an exhibition. See, in order to celebrate this library week in our college, Sapna Book House arrived and Cambridge University arrived in order to exhibit and in order to express their books, and they displayed some books in our college. He is giving information about books and publishers. Okay, this also, see, he has to mention about some publishers, and he mentioned about Sapna Book Publisher and Cambridge Universities. Then we have invited Dr. Shobha Devi to inaugurate an exhibition and interact with students. See, here famous author and poets has to introduce in this function. So according to this function, this point, he was using this. We have invited Dr. Shobha Devi to inaugurate the function, inaugurate and exhibition and interact with students. Other students like Srimati Shashi Deshpande and with students. Other authors like, see, he has to call authors to the function. So that point he was using here. Other authors, those are Srimati Shashi Devi Deshpande and Dr. Patil will also pay us a visit. They were also going to visit our college in order to encourage our students for reading. Then during the week, during this whole week, see, a literary quiz competition will be organized. Okay, all these students were going to participate in the literary quiz competition. The reading section will have more new magazines of general interest. New, he has to talk about new magazines here, and here more facilities in the library means quiz competition was held in order to facilitate the students. And according to their general interest, the common interest, they introduced some more new magazines that he informed here. Lastly, this sentence is conclusive part of the speech. With one sentence, he conclude. I request all of you to spend as such free time in the library as you can. Thank you. Thank you is also concluding statement. Here, with simple manners, he conclude and he delivered his speech. But in order to impress the evaluator, you have to underline the things. You have to underline the things which points you are added from the question itself. Okay, here dear students, one more example question is there. First we will study the question, after that we will write the speech. See our example, second question. You are the student secretary of the college association. Your college has invited Dr. S.R. Rao, eminent scientist of RR Institute, Bangalore, to address the students. You have to introduce the guest and welcome him. You can use the following hints. See here, you are the secretary of the, you are means always I told the writer who is writing the speech is the speaker of that speech writing. So he has to mention his name. I am Ravi, the student secretary of our college association. Like that he has to mention. Otherwise just I am the student secretary of the college association. Like that also you can mention. Okay, after that he has to introduce the guest of that function. See, your college has invited the eminent scientist of RR Institute. Who is that? Dr. S.R. Rao. S.R. Rao is eminent scientist of RR Institute. You invited him as a chief guest from Bangalore to address the students, to talk. You have to tell about the person, you have to introduce about S.R. Rao to the students. You have to introduce the guest and welcome him. You can use the following hints to introduce the chief guest to the function, to the students, and in order to give a welcome, a warm welcome to the chief guest, some hints are given that you have to use in your speech. Okay, while introducing the chief guest, you have to tell his name, after that his educational qualification, and about his work profile, where he completed his degree, after that his MPhil, how he joined RR Institute as a senior assistant. Then he became the director of RR Institute in 2010. All those things you have to mention in the introductory, in the content part of the speech. Then interest. Here you have to talk about the interests of Mr. R.R. Rao, that is he is interested in photography and painting. All those things you have to mention in the content part of the speech. Already we know that a speech starts with greeting, after that 2 to 3 sentences of introduction, after that content part contains 2 big paragraphs, after that conclusion part ends with thank you. Okay, remember this. According to this profession, we are going to write a speech. Before writing a speech, we have to analyze the question like this. How we analyzed? We have to analyze the question like that. It is going to help us to write the speech in proper way. Okay, dear students. Now we will go through with one model question from the question paper. Okay, the question paper from your textbook. I think it is previous question paper, model question paper. Okay, we will go through with the question here. See, in the question paper it is 33rd question. See, question number 33rd. Imagine you are the college union president. On the occasion of college day, you are given the responsibility of presenting the welcome address. The chief guest is Dr. Sagar Divakar. Okay, now you are the speaker in this speech, and who you are? You are the college union president. That you have to refer, that you have to mention. I am the college union president. Now I invite the chief guest. Like you have to say in the speech. Okay, which occasion is there? They are celebrating college day. Okay, on the occasion of college day celebration. See, you called a chief guest. He is Dr. Sagar Divakar. And detailed information about Sagar Divakar is given here. By using this information, you have to introduce the chief guest Sagar Divakar to the student. You have to ask warm welcome to Sagar Divakar to the function also. Okay, he is native of Karnataka. Sagar Divakar is native from Karnataka. His education qualifications are he completed CA in the year 2008 with 20th rank, and he completed his IAS with 34th rank in the year 2010, and present post he was working as commissioner Jilla Panchayat Uttar Kannada. Okay, all these things you have to mention in your speech. Okay, we will go through with the model speech. Speech writing. Here you have to see, as we studied, speech writing starts with greeting. So you dear students, also you can write otherwise good morning to all, like that. You have to start with greeting. Good morning to all. After that, introductory part. In the introductory part, you are going to introduce about the function, about the matter. Respected principal sir, honorable chief guest, my dear teachers and my beloved friends. Today is a special day for all of us as we are celebrating our college day. Here you are giving the introduction about the function. Okay, now I am Ravi. Okay, you can mention or you may not mention your name, but you have to mention that you are the president of your college union. Okay, here you mentioned that in the first sentence, that I am Ravi, being the president of our college union. I heartily welcome our chief guest Dr. Sagar on the behalf of our college union for the prestigious occasion of our college day celebration. See, here this is introductory part. After that, content part. Part is a big paragraph. Here we find it as in 2 paragraphs. Okay, here content part, you introduced yourself as the president of your college. Now you welcomed the chief guest to the function. Say how you welcomed the chief guest. I heartily welcome our chief guest Dr. Sagar on the behalf of college union for the prestigious occasion of our college day celebration. After that, you are going to introduce the chief guest to the function, to the students. That I feel happy to introduce our chief guest Dr. Sagar Divakar to you. Here you are starting introducing about chief guest, that he is a native of Karnataka. See, all those information is given in the question that you are using, so you have to underline. Where you used that point, there you have to underline. He is a native of Karnataka. He completed his CA in the year 2008 with 20th rank. CA, this information is also you took from the question. Then he passed IAS in the year 2010. This information also you got from the question with 34th rank. At present, he is the commissioner of Jilla Panchayat. Now he was working as a commissioner in Jilla Panchayat. Okay, at Uttar Kannada, he was working as a commissioner. All this information you took from the question, so you have to underline wherever you used that information. See, in the content part, you gave detailed information about the chief guest and you welcomed the chief guest and you gave about information about you also. Okay, this is good. Then we will proceed towards the next content part. We are having such a dynamic and successful person among us. Because of hard work and dedication, Dr. Sagar achieved great achievements in his life. Here you are talking about merits in order to promote the student. It is good. Speaker must do this one in order to encourage students. He has to talk the merits of the guest. You are doing that. He was role model for all of us because of his successful journey in life. Because of successful journey, Mr. Sagar Divakar is as a role model for us. Then you are going to conclude the speech. Here I conclude, we are glad to have such a great person, Dr. Sagar Divakar, as our chief guest. You are feeling happy and you are concluding that we are feeling happy to have Dr. Sagar Divakar as our chief guest. Then you thank. Okay, I thank one and all for giving me this opportunity to speak on this occasion. Thank you. Okay, very much simple question. Simply with using some proper steps, you can get full 5 marks. Okay, for the speech writing, 5 marks you can easily get, but you have to follow the steps. According to the steps, you have to write, and whatever the hints given in the question, those you have to use in order to make your speech effective. Okay, then easily you can get 5 marks. Thank you. Prepare well.